All right, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome into the Monday edition of the training. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Let's see, if you don't mind, everyone's coming in. Please put a one in the chat if you are new to Dub. Two if you're returning. That would be fantastic. I think everybody here, I believe, is returning. It looks like Kyan, Jai, welcome back. Let's see, Mark, welcome back. Jim, I'm not too sure if you're new or not. So let's see. Hold on one second. Okay. Mark, saw your hands up, buddy. How you doing? What's going on, Mark? You can unmute yourself if you
Yeah, I was trying to catch up with it.
want.
I just had a very quick question. I was trying to do this myself. I was trying to figure out how to, and I read the instructions, but it didn't seem to be working. It was how to download a GIF, the GIF from from my video when I record a video.
You mean from the when you record it on your computer or on your phone or
But when it's uploaded, when it's on the desktop, whether I do it on the phone or whether you go to your videos and you see them
yeah.
all, and I thought it said click on the three dots, but when I click on the three dots, it didn't seem to be able to do it.
Yeah, let me show you in here. Let me just pull this up really quick and I'll show you where it's at. Okay. So if you are on, let me go here. Let me share my screen. Let me know when you can see it. Can you see my screen, Mark?
Yes,
Okay. So when you select a video, you just from your video library, just go over here to share and send.
yes.
You can do it right here. See where it says download GIF right there.
Ah,
Yep.
perfect. Okay, for some
And
reason
then,
the
yeah.
help didn't show me that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you got it right there. And also, too, I don't know, I'm not sure if it's a three dot. I don't know if it's in here. Yeah, it's not inside.
That's
You gotta click on there.
that's what it told me to do, but
Yeah, you
that's
can
why I
do
kept
the,
on.
yeah, yeah. So I would just select it, just boom, go here, and then go to share and send,
Send.
and then just the side one right there. And if you do if you're on your phone,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
is right here. Let me show you where it's at on the phone.
Yeah.
But sometimes, if you're sending something, you want to download the GIF. Let me show you where that's at. Let's see. Share here. Okay. Let me know when you can see my screen in one second.
I see it says started sharing.
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna come up in a second. I'm just doing there we go. Can you see it there?
Yes.
Okay. So when you have your videos here, see how I'm scrolling through the videos right there?
Yep, and
Just
that's on your phone. Yep.
yep. So just select the video there and
Yep.
see the little three dot to the bottom right,
Yes.
that little three dot area.
Yep.
Here it says download
Yeah.
GIF. That's it
Yep.
right
I
there. Yep.
wonder if that's what they were talking about. Well, anyway.
Yeah, probably on from the mobile app, yeah.
Well, you helped me. That was perfect. That's what I needed. Thank you.
Sweet. Yeah, of course, Mark. Thanks for
Okay.
coming.
Appreciate it.
What's going on, Jai? Good to see you, my friend. Or good to hear you, I should say. What's up, Jai?
Hey Rob, what's up, my brother? Happy Monday to you.
Yeah, same to
Hey,
you.
hey, I got a quick question for you, man. Can you
Yeah.
explain to me now? Our videos that are in our library,
Mhm.
how accessible are they to other people
You mean as far as people?
Well,
without it being shared? So, in other words, Kai was able to see my whole library
Mhm.
by just putting in my URL, and he saw everything.
Are you guys on the same like computer
No,
or anything like that? Not
no,
computer, but
he has his own account.
send me a video. Email
I
it to me.
I don't know how. I don't know how he did it.
Yeah, I don't think you should be able to do that. That's interesting. Could you send a screenshot of that, or like them kind of
No,
weird? That's bizarre.
yeah, I mean, because I mean, like certain things when I put them up there, he
Hmm.
sees them before I even put it out, and I'm like, how'd you get that?
So you send him a video, he
No,
sees it.
and I'm sent to him. He just able to go and look at it. He just go use his phone, go put the URL on there of my Dub account, and it just opens right up for him.
So you
I
just
mean,
put into dub.com, your stuff
yeah,
comes up like your account opens?
yeah, yeah. I mean, I tried that. I think I heard what he said. So I tried
Hmm.
that. I'm saying because I had your account. I'm like, let's see if I can see what Rob got in there. That
Ah,
didn't work for me.
yeah,
You
that wouldn't work for me either. I don't know. Does Kyan have
know.
some secret sauce? Kyan?
Yeah, yeah,
You
that's
wanna
what I
go
was
ahead?
asking. I was like, I'm like, wait, because if he can do it, I mean,
Yeah,
other people can see
that's
my
something
stuff.
I'll have to check with Darius. I've never even heard of that.
Yeah.
Kyan, go ahead, buddy. Like, what did you just anything you want to add? Hmm.
Yeah, I actually had a question too.
What do you got?
Yeah. So I was kind of watching like your TikTok on the dub thing.
Mhm.
So, and I actually had a question about when you're showing your screen on Zoom and someone has stopped looking at your screen and you're like, you want to point something out just like this.
Oh,
I
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
I
Oh,
could
yeah,
have
yeah.
oh,
You know
sworn
that
oh.
you
video
did
you
that.
did. That
Oh
was pretty
yeah.
cool, Rob. That's
Yeah,
pretty cool. I don't know how you did that, but that's pretty cool. Just point at something. I'm like,
yeah, my whole point with that was it was kind of a fun video Ruben and I made. Like it was just about when you're presenting and if you're in like a demo or you're with a one-on-one with somebody and you feel that you can either see that they're not paying attention or if like, if I was getting a demo and all of a sudden I just start going like this. Or something like that. It was kind of an exaggerated, kind of funny thing. But I was like, just just take your mouse, make it bigger, and say, "Hey, check this out right here," and then just pause and wait. And then the
how,
person has like,
how you
"Oh,
make your
what?"
mouse bigger? How'd you do that?
Ruben did that actually. He, him, he knows all the tricks and trades. I don't know how he enlarged it, but he made it like Mickey Mouse hand size big. But the whole
Oh,
point was to that was not just the size of the mouse. That was more of kind of a funny thing. It was more about taking a pause when you're walking through stuff. If you feel like, hey, like I want to show you this one thing, it's about just taking that pause. Someone listens, and then they re-engage. Because sometimes when you're going through stuff, regardless of like what industry you're in or whatever your product or service is, there can be sometimes a little bit of a glaze over sometimes with the one-on-one demo. Sometimes, depending on, whatever industry you're in, sometimes it can just happen. So if you just kind of feel like you've noticed that, it's always good to kind of stop and say, hey,
all right.
check
So
this out right
that's
here.
your homework. That's your homework too. Then now figure
Yeah,
out
yeah,
how they made that mouse bigger.
yeah, yeah.
I want to do it, and then
Um,
figure out how to. I was kind of able to get in my videos like that.
yeah, I know. That's I think I maybe only have heard of that maybe one other time. I mean, maybe one. Usually it has to do with the same like account that
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
in.
but you know, Kanye's on his own. He got his own.
Yeah, I know. I know
He
he's
got
got
his
his own
own.
everything. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So, all right. Hope you had a great weekend, brother.
Yeah, you too. Good,
I
good.
just had to ask you that question, so
No, I
I
appreciate
put
it, Jeff.
myself on mute. So, you know,
Yeah, no, that's cool. Thanks, Jeff. I
yeah.
appreciate it. Let's see, Mike. Hey, Mike. Let's see. I saw your hand up. How are you, Mike? If you can hear me, okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, how you doing, Mike?
Great, thanks. How you doing?
Good, good. Happy Monday.
Same to you. Yeah, thanks. So a couple of quick questions. I gotta probably should get on these a little bit more often, but
Hmm.
I'm having issues and it doesn't happen too often, but it's happening more often than I probably like,
Hmm.
in that I am doing my recording on my phone
Mm-hmm.
and perhaps I'm driving and I've got and I want to just chat about something.
Sure.
So, and my goal here, just for your knowledge, is to really take the content that we have. We're doing stuff on TikTok and shorts and things of this nature, right?
Sure.
So the challenge is I record and I'll take my goal with the recording once I take it is to put it into a program like Opus, which is break it apart for me into 30-second, 1 minute type recordings.
Sure.
I'm recording on the Dub app, and then I'll take that, and then by the time when I'm finished, I go to upload, and it fails. It corrupts or something like that.
Hmm.
And I'm not sure why that happens. I've uninstalled the application. I reinstalled it.
Hmm.
My cache on my phone.
So basically, you're recording on the mobile app,
Uh,
and you click upload, and when
yep.
it starts to upload, the little blue line starts coming across, but then it just
No, the blue
fails.
line. I don't even get to the blue line yet.
Hmm.
No.
And this is
Yeah.
when you're out and about.
Huh?
This is when you're out and about, not on Wi-Fi, just when you're out and about.
That's correct. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, that's yeah, I know
Is
there's
it
a
because it's not on Wi-Fi, you think?
yeah, because sometimes I mean, how long are the videos you're recording typically?
No, I have it set for 10 minutes and I might do 2 minutes or 3 minutes. I might go long, but
Yeah, I wonder maybe as a test, just do one that's shorter. Just to test it just physically if it's uploading.
I
Because
have.
yeah,
Yeah.
did it upload the shorter ones?
Yeah, some of them upload and then again it's intermittent. It's not like it's consistent. Um
What I would do is, unless it's time sensitive, because I know out in the wild, sometimes with the mobile app, it can take a little bit to upload. But what you could do is, if you are recording when you're out and about, right, on your mobile,
yeah.
all the clips are downloaded to your phone. So what you could do is when you're out and about recording, and then when you get back, you could do the upload. Like all you'd have to do is just import the clips back into the mobile app, and then you could upload them and
So
combine.
walk me through that. So I've got let me see here. Hang on a second.
Yeah, so if you open the mobile app, like just say you're out in your car or just you're out and about
Yeah,
and you're recording, maybe it's a walk and talk or however you're typically recording them. When you record a clip, like you hit record,
yeah,
say your stuff, you stop, the little clip shows up at the bottom, the little thumbnail.
yeah.
That automatically gets downloaded to your phone. So you have it on your phone.
So regardless of if it shows up unable to upload, right?
Yeah, you'll have the clips on your phone, which is why kind of they built it that way in case there was an issue, you'll have them on your phone. So
Okay.
all you'd have to do is you could either A, like when you get home, just airdrop them to your computer if you want to do that, or you could just open the Dubb mobile app like you're going to record, right? And
Yeah.
you click add clips and you can add the clips in. So what that would look like is it would look like this. I'll show you. It's a little bit of a workaround, but the videos are longer. Probably that has something to do with it.
Yeah, I don't care the workaround. I just want to,
Yeah.
because it's stuff is extemporaneous and
Yeah, yeah. No, I get
I
it.
lose it and I don't want to, kind of like in the moment.
Yeah, of course. You're like, I got this great thing I want to share and let's leave it
Absolutely.
here.
Yeah, man, it kills me.
No, I get it. I get it. Well, this is what it would look like. So for here, let's just say, like, just in general, I'll open up the camera, obviously. I'll just hit record just to show you real quick. Boom, record. Here we go. Three, two, one. Here we go. I'm recording, recording, timer, timer, timer. Tap it. There's that clip. So that thing has just been downloaded to my photo video area in my phone. So whatever.
Regardless of, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
And once that happens, right? Let's just say all that happens. Let me get out of this, right? You're out and about, it doesn't upload. You're like, okay. So you get home, you either airdrop into your computer or you can do it this way. Reopen the mobile app when you're on Wi-Fi, open the camera like this. See this little button right here? This one?
Yeah. Folder.
Yeah, that'll take you to your photo video area. Select the ones you want, and then it will say add clips. Yes. And then it will drop one by one down in here. And then all you have to do is just like if these were the clips that were added, right? Like you're basically just adding them back in. It's kind of like the Dubb desktop app where you can just add clips. You're just physically adding them from your phone, right? So let's pretend we're adding them in here, right? Like I'm adding them in. Okay, I hit add clips again. Here's my second clip I added. So you're just adding them back, however many there are. And then when you're ready, click the blue button to the top right. That merges the clip together. And then all you have to do is click that upload button. Just make sure
Okay.
you're on Wi-Fi, and then you should be good.
Okay. So so if I'm on the desktop app, can I get access to that video, those videos, or is it only from which you showed me that folder there when I go to record,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can get that from your from the phone, but if you want to, you can airdrop those clips physically on your phone to your computer. And if you
Okay.
do that, then you have a number of options. What I would do is I would do this. Let me just show you this right here. This is
Now, keep
probably
in mind, I'm using Android, just as a heads up.
yeah, 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 yeah. And it's all the same stuff. So you can just airdrop, like if you were at home on your computer, right? You could take your phone, airdrop the clips or whatever that's called for Android, dropping them. I'm sure they have something similar. And you can drop them on here, and then you can open the desktop app, right?
Right.
Desktop app here, see where it says video editor, right?
Yeah.
Just grab that and see where it says drag and drop clips.
Okay.
You basically just drop the MP4 on your computers, the videos, and then you can just add them in like you were doing with the phone
Gotcha.
and then
Okay.
save it into Dubb. Yep.
So I'm going to open up with it. Okay. So that'll be the desktop app,
Yes. Yep.
not just desktop. Got it.
Desktop app. You can
Yeah.
technically like there's a ton of ways to do it. I think the desktop app is the easiest one because it has a video editor because you literally can drop the clips in like the mobile app and move them around. I think it's the easiest thing to do. Yeah.
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 I mean, I've done it where I have MP4s on my computer. I drag it in,
Yeah.
upload
You
it.
can upload it inside the website with the red camera icon inside the
Yeah.
Dubb website. That's fine. But for something like this where you have multiple clips, you're probably out recording, it'd be nice to be flexible to be able to move them around.
That's what I want to be able to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. And then one last question. So if I record something and I have it on my phone and it's inside a Dubb, but I want to upload it, I can't do the CTAs inside of, let's say, TikTok or Instagram, anything like that. Is that correct?
You can do a couple things. So when it comes to social media, let me just show you this right here. You can do,
I know you have to, when I go to, I can't put a link in, I could put a link inside of, let's say, Facebook, right?
I'll show you this. I don't use Facebook a lot, but I'll show you just as an option. Like here's LinkedIn, right? So if
Yeah.
you do a social post and you do it as a pinned comment, I think you can do pinned comments on a lot of the socials. If not, you could put it in your bio or somewhere else. But pinned comment is nice because it always stays at the top. And this could be a link right here that takes them either to a Dubb page where you have your CTAs,
Mhm.
or you can even unleash an AI assistant right here. So when they click on this, it will take them to the Dubb landing page. You know what I mean? They'll click on it and they'll say, "Oh, hey, all right, I'm here." I can take some buttons. Like you can see even be a little video here. It says, "Hey, thanks for clicking on my social post." Something like that. And then they can do this kind of thing. You
Right.
also technically can just have this as a link. See Sia over here to the right, the sales interactive assistant, this thing. You
Yeah.
can actually take these and they have external links. So what you could do if you wanted to, you can come in here under assets, see where it says sales assistants,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Click on that, and then see this little external link button right there. Click
Uh-huh.
that there, and it kind of opens up like ChatGPT. So as long as you set up your sales assistant with all the knowledge, we have a training on that, but my point is you could either have this link under your social post right here, where they
Uh-huh.
can click on it, and then boom, the next thing you know, they're chatting with with an AI, or you could have them go to a landing page. Totally up to you. But it could be a pinned comment or it could be a link somewhere else. It depends on the platform.
Okay.
Yeah. I would just always try to make it very clear at the end. We try to do that where when we do the videos, hey, listen, click below if you want to learn blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean?
Right. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, just food for thought on that.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
And if you want to, Mike, like we
That's
have,
it for the moment.
well, Mike, if you have I always put this in here and we have people that send us stuff, but if you want to, it's feedback at Dubb. That's our email address. If you ever, are trying something and you want a little feedback, just shoot it over to us.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
You
we're
know,
just
Mike?
the goal is to take it up a notch, on social and
Yeah, of course. I
but
think as long as you're bringing some kind of information where, hey, I want to make you aware of something, I think that's always kind of a cool thing. Or I enjoy those, in terms of when you click on a video and you're learning something new, or maybe you're hammering home a point on something or someone's unaware. I think that's a big part of it.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I had another question while you were talking, and then I didn't write it down, but I'll either think of it or it'll
Throw it
come
in the
back.
chat if you want, Mike. I'm gonna pop over to Mark and then I'm gonna jump into some stuff
Yeah,
just
no
for the other
problem.
folks. But throw it in the chat if you can.
Okay. Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
cool. Sure. Mark, well, I'm gonna pop over to you real quick, and then we're gonna get going on a couple of things. What do you got, Mark?
So quick question.
Yeah.
I was trying to do some stuff when anyway,
Yeah.
it says I was trying to post from my a video to Facebook. When I try to do it, it says the action attempted is disallowed because the user has opted out of the Facebook platform. Do you know what that means?
No. But let me show you this. I don't know what that would mean.
Hold on, let me
Yeah.
look a second. Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, let's see
Yeah,
video, right? Let's pretend this is the video here, right? Let's just
yeah,
say the video recorded.
yeah,
And then if you go in here, share and send,
yeah.
the social,
I did that. Yep,
and then you click Facebook, right?
yep.
Okay, let's see. See what happens. Let's see. All right, boom. There we go. All right, so maybe there might be some connection on your end on the Facebook side, but not too sure.
Right. So, do you know where do you go to set up that connection? Do you
You
know?
would go, yeah, if you go inside here, let me show you. So if you
I
go,
think that's probably a dashboard. Yep.
yep, and then go down here, see where it says BioLink in here.
Yes.
And select the little gear icon,
Okay.
scroll down, and then just give the see how it has a
Uh,
different it has the first part of it, just add the second part. And
all
then
right. Cool. Dashboard bio link. Perfect. I'm
yep.
going to go right now so I don't forget. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah, no problem. So, um, all right, everyone. So I'm going to jump into this a little bit here, and everybody else, if you have any questions along the way, please let me know. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run through some of the basics in here in terms of Dubb strategy stuff, some video types of recording, things that we've seen kind of work over the years, and if you have any questions, feel free to pop them in. This training itself is typically uploaded to YouTube at the end of but usually by the end of the day, if not by the morning the next day, and it's going to be on our Dubb support. And when you go to Dubb support, I'll drop this link in the chat. If you go to Dubb support, you'll be able to see A lot of the videos that are in there, the longer ones that you see, those are the live trainings, whether myself or Darius. And then the edited ones are the shorter kind of versions of that. Also, there's other videos in there that Ruben has created as well. So a lot of good content in there if you end up searching for what you need. All right, so let me share my screen here and let's look at a couple specific things that I want to show you, and then we're going to jump into some other stuff. Okay, let me share my screen here. All right, when you are logged into your Dubb account, whether it's free trial, you're on a paid account, when you're in here inside the dashboard, a couple of things that are important in terms of navigating around. Right over here to the bottom left is our intercom system right here. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask the AI. You can ask a human being on the team. You can search in here. If you have some keyword searches like how do I use the desktop app, emails, whatever they are, typically you'll get a video and an article as well. Over here to the right, top right, next to the profile picture is Auto. This is our little guide that's right inside of here. And when you click on this, you can ask Auto any questions you'd like. Typically, when you ask a question, Auto will give a pretty thorough answer and then have some links for you at the end. It's a nice little guide in here. It's been well trained on Dubb. So if you have any questions, feel free to use Auto. And when you want to close it, all you have to do is tap right here and it will close it for you. Now, as far as training goes, some really good areas. So right over here under training, second link right here. Watch videos. If you click here, this is going to take you to Dubb Academy. Dubb Academy is a video library that we have where it starts from the onboarding and kind of carries you all the way through. So it's a very organized, thorough. You can see the titles right here, tidbits on how to use Dubb, and it's all in order. So if you have some time, it's a really nice library to kind of make your way through and take notes on, go to specific things that you want to learn from. A lot of the times people do that with this training as well. So with the live training, if there are discussions, all you have to do is go to Dubb support and then either later in the afternoon or the next day, find the live training. And then all you have to do is just go in here and say, okay, where's the part that I had the discussion? Where's the part where we talked about this, talked about that? And a lot of that will really help in terms of really taking home the message on specific things that you went over. So you can just look it up, find it, and then you can just, like if I looked up, hey, I want to know how to use the mobile app, go to that part in the training, get out your mobile app, pull up the recording, and then it's nice to kind of walk your way through it. Now, as far as Dubb in general, so when you record a Dubb video, it's going to be a 3-second animated video GIF preview like you see right here. So when I hit record, the first 3 seconds, if I'm jumping up and down doing jumping jacks, that's going to be the repeating 3 seconds. Now, technically, with editing within the platform, I can take a different part of the video and make it my animated GIF, just like you would for social media, a different part of the video that you upload for the thumbnail. But to be efficient when you're doing these sales videos, it's nice to know when you hit record that first 3 seconds is going to have that happen. So just as a reminder. Now, it's important to remember too, what do these people see? So instead of seeing just a link, they're going to see a nice animated GIF. So we want to make this GIF is interesting and have as much context as we can without putting on a full-on production. So for something like this, I'm going to show you a couple styles that have worked. This one right here, one-to-one, this can also be one-to-many as well. So over the years, the name has always worked great, but you want to give someone as much context as you can. So if I spoke with Sarah and there was something really interesting about the conversation we had had, I'm probably going to put that on there instead of the name. Now, if it's just reaching out, introducing, works great. Now, how I'm recording this is I'm recording from inside the Dubb website, webcam, and I'm using the Dubb mobile app on my phone. The Dubb mobile app has a little whiteboard feature where you can type the messaging on the board there. That's what I'm doing here. So either the name works really good, or if you're making this video not one-to-one, but for a group of people, if you're in real estate and you're re-engaging your folks, if any industry that you're in, if it's a bulk send or you're re-engaging with folks, what is the phrase or the question or the statement that you've typed on that phone that will make someone want to click on it? Is it an update on rates? Is it new features? Is it a question particularly related that everyone can relate to? That's what we find has worked well over the years. So this style works well. There's also another style recorded from the same webcam, just a virtual background behind. In this case, Sarah would know the video is about her because her profile is behind me. She's doing a little smile and a little wave because remember, it's an animated GIF, so have a little bit of movement to it to make it interesting. And then again, it doesn't have to be someone's profile. It could be a company website. It could be a screenshot. It could be an article you want to share. It could be anything related to give just a little bit of context, almost like a movie trailer before the movie that someone's going to see, and they're going to want to click on this. You can also do a style that looks like this. And this was done with the Dubb Chrome extension, which is a screen recorder. and it's browser based. So if you ever want to share a website and you want to be on top of whatever you're showing, this is a really nice way to do it. Now, as you notice here, I'm in a square. I can change my shape from circle to square to rectangle, whatever I'd like. I'm in a square because it matches the feel of the page. I'm right next to the title of the article and I'm pointing at it. So you can't get any more clear than that. I technically could take a different part of the website page. Maybe there's something in this market update that I would really want to emphasize, and you can point to that as well for the animated GIF. So just think about what's a nice, clear way to send someone something that's interesting that they want to click on. You also can use the Dubb desktop app. This is a screen recorder that goes over the top of anything. So the Chrome extension that you just saw, this example right here, this is browser based on top of any website. The desktop app that you see right here can go on top of anything. It can get your entire desktop. It can go on top of Canvas slides like you see here. It can go on top of videos. It can go on top of documents, listing agreements, contracts. You can do different orientations. You can crop. A lot of really neat stuff with the desktop app. And then lastly, you have the mobile app. So here is an example of a picture-in-picture feature where it uses both cameras on the phone. A lot of real estate folks like this for property walkthroughs, obviously. But whatever industry you're in, you can use it to visually show something a little different. Because again, in social media, we're so used to seeing that angle of someone talking to us that if you're going for a walk, maybe you're around the office, maybe it's a product or service that you physically want to show with your phone and explain it. Maybe you want to show your laptop, but just in a different way. Say, hey, I saw your profile online, and you're zooming into the laptop like this. These are all different visual ways that make it pretty interesting when you reach out. But the bottom line is when you do reach out and send someone a Dubb video, when they click on it, they're going to be brought to a customized landing page. And we call this a preset in Dubb terms. So it's going to have your logo to the top left. It's going to have the video that you've created. Then over here to the right, you're going to see now playing is the video right here. But after this, you can have a playlist of videos play in succession right after this first video is done. This is a great way to not only bring more information to the person that's watching these videos, but it also enables you not to have to repeat yourself about what you do and why someone should work with you. Because what you can do is you can record a video one time. See what it says 2 minute explainer in the playlist right there for Dubb? A minute or less about what you do. Have your pitch video ready to go right after so you don't have to do that. Because when you make these first videos for one person or a group of people, you can really focus on them. That's really what it's all about. And then you can go right into the next video talking about what you do. And then below here, you have your buttons, your call to action buttons, your CTAs. What would you like someone to do after they've consumed the content? Do you want them to book a time in your calendar, or would you like them to visit your website? Do you want them to fill out a form, download a document, a listing agreement, a contract, email you back? There's a number of choices down here. I would just go in order of importance from left to right. So the first thing you want people to do, obviously book a time is probably the number one button in sales. Now, you're also going to notice up here in the playlist, there is a Dubb testimonials right here. So if you do have video testimonials from your clients, a great place to put them in the playlist. If you don't have video testimonials from your clients and you want to get them, instead of meeting in Zoom and having it edited, what you can do is use the reply with video button right down here at the bottom. So when you send someone a video, it would be something like this. Hey, Darius, this is Rob. Listen, thanks so much for using the Dubb platform. We appreciate your business. It would mean the world to us to get a video testimonial from you. All you need to do is click the reply with video button below. You don't have to download anything. Just, give yourself some time, ask some questions. They give you the answers. And once they send this video back to you, you'll get a little notification inside your video library. It says, hey, you got a video reply. And then you can make it part of your playlist. And this has been the combination that's worked well over the years for people. One-to-one video or one-to-many, followed by a video you record one time about what you do, followed by testimonials if you have them. Remember, this initial video is focusing on a good hook when you make these things. What's some information someone wants to know right out of the gate? What's some value that you're offering? What's a question you're asking them? It's got to be something that it stops them right out of the gate in terms of what you're asking or telling. And it's got to be about them. And then over here to the right, your sales assistant, Sia. And you don't have to have this on the page. If you don't want the sales assistant on your page, the AI, you don't have to have it. It's just a little button inside of Dubb. But if you do decide to have it on the page, there's really an advantage in the fact that when you send someone a video and they click on it, maybe they want to take the next step, but maybe they have questions before they do take the next step. So over here to the right, you can have up to 20 FAQs. You can ask the AI a question. And if you do ask the AI a question, the AI is going to give an answer and then is going to push for something at the end. So if I had a question about, hey, how does Dub do this? It gives the answer, but then C is going to say, great, are you ready to book a time with Rob? Or whatever the desired outcome button is for you. Now we have a training on this, but SIA is educated with website links. So if you have a website, individual website link pages, it will physically learn what's in text on those pages. It can't watch videos or click on any links. You also can upload a PDF with information. Do one or the other or both. And then you'll have a SIA that's a sales interactive assistant that knows your business and can actually give answers and push for a desired outcome. Now, the whole idea behind these landing pages is information, videos, answers. Now, when you think about your audience, again, we call these presets in Dubb terms. If I was in real estate and I represented buyers, sellers, FISBOs, expireds, I had all these different groups of segments of my audience that I represented, I would want to have landing pages for different segments of my audience. I would want to have a landing page for buyers, one for sellers, because the buttons down here could be different and some of the videos might be different. And it's going to feel like I'm speaking right to that segment of my audience. If I was in recruitment, I would want one for employers and candidates. If I was in coaching and consulting, I would want landing pages for different industries. So when you think about your audience, just think about how can I segment them out and have specific landing pages that speak directly to them. Now, if you're not on a paid plan with Dubb, what we do is an optimization setup. So if you get on a paid plan, we meet you in Zoom and the team would help you set up the buttons, the pages, all that good stuff so you can get going. But you want to think about in your mind, what's a way that I can, I want these pages to speak directly to the audience. And all of this is tracked. So you're going to know, did someone click on the email? Did someone view the page here? Did someone watch the video? If they did, what's the watch rate? What's the percentage? That really helps with follow-ups. Did they click on any buttons? So there's a lot of good tracking information that really helps you be thorough with this. Now, if we wanted to record the video that you see here or the video that you see right here, how would we do that? So we'd come inside Dubb, we'd go to our red camera icon, which is right up here at the top. This is going to open up your webcam. And if you want to put the virtual background behind you, just go below, select virtual background, go to your photos, and then basically upload any screenshots that you have into this area. And it's going to create a little library for you that looks like this. So all you have to do is just select, and again, people's profiles, company websites, articles, properties, whatever within your industry, load it up here, select the one you want, and now you got it right behind you, just like this. Now you can also do the phone. So for the phone, all you'd have to do is get the Dubb mobile app on your phone. And when you have the Dubb mobile app, all you have to do is go like this. So here is the mobile app here. This little button up here at the top, that little square button with the person, if you select that there, it's going to open up a typing area. And when it opens up, all you have to do is type the name or the question or the statement, all the stuff we talked about earlier, and turn it just like this. And now you have that like this. Now, in this recording, we have a teleprompter option. Every recording piece across Dubb has an option for a teleprompter. If you haven't used it, it's a really nice way to stay efficient. If you want to get some branding right, some numbers, some statements, you don't need to think about it. It's going to be right in front of you. It just takes a little bit of practice if you want to do it. If you don't need it and you like going, natural and you don't need it, that's fine. But if you want to lean into it and try it, you definitely should give it a shot. So if you click up into here, you can go right to scripting if you want to. You can come in here and select on any script that you have saved in the platform. I can also look for a script by name. So if it pops up here, there it is. Here's going to be our speed. You can adjust it up or down. Here's the play button to check our scroll. You can back the text off or you can zoom it in. Now, when I hit record here, here's what this would kind of look like. Hey, Rob, this is Rob from Dubb. We are the sales operating system. We use video, automation, and contact management to create connections, conversations, and conversions. And I can hit the pause button if I want to stop the recording, click it again if I want to keep going. I can hit the red X if I want to delete it. It'll always ask you, are you sure? And if you want to save this into the platform, all you have to do is click the blue check mark and it will save it into the platform. If you want to close the teleprompter, right there. So in this case, I'm going to click the blue check mark and it's going to save it in. So anytime you save a video into Dubb and you're on your computer, it's going to take you to the video edit page, which is right here. Now, when you save a video into the video edit page, this is what's going to happen. So you have the video that you recorded. You can change the title right up here at the top. All you have to do is highlight it and change it and hit the check mark and it's changed. You have the ability to come down here to this drop down. See where it says Rob's preset right here? All this means is whenever I record a video, it's going to attach the preset landing page that's my default. So every time I record a video, automatically, because it's my default, it's going to attach these buttons, these videos, this page. But I can change that to a different preset landing page that I already have created if I wanted to. Now down here, you also have activity. So it says no activity yet. That's because we haven't sent this video anywhere. But if we did, we do have the ability to get a number of things. Did people click on the email? Did they click on the buttons below the video? Did they watch the video? And if they did, again, what is the watch rate? 50, 10, 100 really helps with the follow-up and what you're going to say. We also have an AI coach right here, an AI video coach. So if you click generate, it's going to give you feedback on your cadence, repetition, filler words, persuasiveness. It's also going to give you feedback on the visuals and the actual content that you're saying. So right away, you get this non-biased AI video coach on your videos. You also can edit a video. Any video you record or upload into Dubb, you can click the editing tab. Here, let me grab a different video. Let's see. It's a little slower today. Grab one here, editing. Okay, so click the editing tab here. And this is where you can do a quick edit. I can hit the play button. Hey, Ruben, this is Rob. I can drag my timeline to any point that I want to cut something. So let's say I want to cut myself out here. I'm going to go right here. I'm going to select the scissor icon that's going to split our clip. So I click this here. See how it's in two pieces now? See the two pieces? And now I just have to drag to my second cut point. Let's just say it's this one right here. Scissors again. Now I have three pieces. What's the one I want to get rid of? Well, it's going to be this one right here. It's highlighted in orange. Select the trash can, and it's gone. If I want to bring everything back, it's the good old undo button. Undo, 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 and everything is right back the way it should be. Now, if you ever edit something too much, you really chop it up, you don't want to hit the undo button a bunch of times, all you have to do is scroll to the top. Every Dubb video you save into Dubb will have an MP4 version you can download. So you download the MP4, click replace video, and then click save, and you're totally fine. So we recorded a video, right? And now this version of the video is ready to send, which we're going to do in a little bit. But before we do that, we're going to look at another style of recording. And it's going to be this one right here, the Dubb Chrome extension screen recorder, browser-based. So let's just say I wanted to reach out to Ruben on LinkedIn, okay? But this can be any website. This could be the market update that we looked at, anything that we want that's browser-based. But let's look at if I wanted to reach out to Ruben here on LinkedIn. So I'm going to get the Dubb Chrome extension. It's right up here at the top. All you have to do is Google Dubb Chrome extension. It's like a 3 or 4 step process. It'll have it right up here. You're logged in and pinned. Click it here, and it's going to open it up, and it's going to put you on the page. Now, when you're physically on the page, whether it's LinkedIn that I'm doing right now, whether it's any other website, just give it a little look over to see what's the style of the page, because you can change the shapes to different things that fit the feel of the page a little more. So in this case, I'm going to go circle because Ruben's in a circle. Next thing you want to think about is the size. You don't want to go too big because I'm covering everything. You also don't want to go too small either. So kind of find a happy medium. So I'm going to go about right here, almost match the size of the bubble. I can almost do an eclipse like this. And I'm going to put myself right next to Ruben. The other part you want to think about is placement. Again, I'm right here. So shape, placement, size. And once you have that figured out, I'm going to come inside here and I can set this up for a little tighter frame if I want to. I can zoom myself in. I can back it up. I can physically move myself around right inside the bubble here, which is pretty neat. You can readjust yourself. I also can jump to full screen, jump back to the page. I have an annotation tool right over here to the left to point things out. Over here to the right, I can technically turn off my webcam if I want to. If I wanted to do an audio walkthrough of a website, I could totally do that, but it's better if you actually know the person instead of making the first impression where you're not there. You definitely want to be live. You also can technically use your profile picture if you want to do that. Now you can also add a virtual background like we just did before. We can do the same thing, add a virtual background right inside the bubble. If I want to use a teleprompter, I have that too. I can use a teleprompter here. Again, we're going to search for the script just like we did before. There's our script. This is the adjustment, right? Our speed between 1 and 10. Play button, back the text off or zoom it in. This one's a little different because you can grab the sides like this. And I can physically move this wherever I want to move this to. In my case, I'm going to go right up towards the camera at the top. And when I hit record, I want to leave a little bit of space to tap this thing to bring it forward. Because if I go full screen on my browser, it's going to hide the teleprompter tab. I won't be able to get to it. So I want to leave a little bit of a gap. So I hit record, tap it, bring it forward. You can use it. Now, there are three orientations to record when you use the Chrome extension. There's tab, screen, and camera. Camera opens up like a webcam wide. Screen, if I click the screen option, that gets my entire computer screen. So it's going to show the tab mess that I have at the top. So you want to make that a little neater if you want to jump around to tabs. But if you're using the teleprompter when you're recording full screen, unfortunately, this will show in the recording. So if I'm going to go full screen and I want to get everything on there, but don't want to show my teleprompter, the Dubb desktop app is great. I'm going to show that right after this. But if you're on the tab version with the Chrome, teleprompter will not show. And I think tab's the cleanest option for this because tab is a nice clean cut of this page. You won't get any of the mess at the top. It'll be just focused on this page. Now, if I hit record here, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to choose my tab. There it is. I'm going to click share and it'll get a 3, 2, 1 countdown. And here we go. Hey, Ruben, this is Rob. I saw your profile over here on LinkedIn. Thought I would reach out because I noticed something in your profile I want to chat with you about really quickly. So I did my whole wave and point. That's my repeating 3-second animated GIF. And then I jumped to full screen. Jumping to full screen, you can do in two ways. One down at the bottom, it says expand webcam, brings you here, talk, make your point, click here to go back. You also can hover over and double click, double click. So no matter what you decide to do, going full screen is a nice way to break the visual monotony, make your point, and then go right back to the page. It's more dynamic. You also can scroll around, be very free-flowing, organic, whatever your style is. If you're a little more regimented and you want to pause the recording, feel free to hit the pause button. Pause button can be your best friend. Get yourself set up where you want to be next. Click resume. Again, you can also use the annotation tool. It sits right over here. Point things out. You can do some text on screen. You can circle, you can underline, you can put things in numerical order in terms of importance. And then these annotations here, they're going to stay sticky. So if I continue down the page, they're not going to follow me. They're going to stay right up there where they're supposed to stay. And you can also delete them off the page as well. So if you're thinking about sharing a website and being on top of it and explaining something, the Chrome extension is a great way to do this. So I'm going to select the check mark down the bottom again, and this is going to save it into the Dubb platform. And again, when a video is saved inside of the platform, it's going to take you to the video edit page inside of Dubb that we were just looking at earlier, where you can do a number of things. Now, the next recording piece that we're going to look at is this, is going to be the Dubb desktop app that you see right here. So for the desktop app, how do we get there? Well, we go to Google, put in Dubb desktop app, download it from Mac or PC. And when you have it, it's going to be a little Dubb symbol up here at the top or at the bottom, and it's going to bring this up right here. So I'm going to click record screen because we're going to see the differences now between the desktop app and the Chrome extension that you just saw. So I'm going to hit record screen. We're going to open it up. Start with some similarities here. Similarities between Chrome that you just saw on desktop. The bubble. It's got all the same functionality we just looked at, just in a little different spots here. You can do all the same stuff. You're going to have your annotation tool, which is right over here that you can use. And you also have your teleprompter, which is right up here. Now, similarities and differences. Let's pull up our script like we did before, right? We look for our script. There it is. Big difference right here is this. This is auto track. So with the Dubb desktop app teleprompter, when I hit record, if I'm on auto track like you see right here, that's voice recognition. So if I'm reading the script, it's going to go at my pace. If I want to go quicker, slower, it's going to match me. However, if I want to go just the scroll speed like you saw with the other ones, click this button right here. Now all you have to do is just control the speed right here, whatever speed you want to go at. So me, depending on the day, sometimes I like going scroll, sometimes I like voice recognition. It depends on my mood, I guess. But it's a nice choice to have. And then to close it, tap it there, and it's out of the way. Now, another big difference is this with the desktop app. So right down here, see this little red slash, this red line through the square here? What that means is if I was going to hit record now, I would get my entire desktop screen. If I get rid of this red slash by clicking on it, now I have a drop down and I have some choices in terms of the borders of what I'm recording. So right now it's on custom, which means I can put this wherever I want to put it, and I can crop around anything that I want to crop around, whether it's a contract, a document, a listing agreement, a certain part of a website that maybe I really want to focus on, anything you want in terms of how you want to crop it around. I also can click the drop down and go 16 by 9 for YouTube. I can even do 9 by 16 if I want to do a social media post right from my desktop in the proper format. I can do that right here. Now, when I hit record, let me show you this. So let's go to this format here. I'm going to hit the record button right down here at the bottom. And here's another big difference. So here I am recording. Here we go. I can pause and resume the recording just like we've seen everywhere else. But the big difference here is the check mark. When I hit the check mark, it's not saving it into Dubb. What's happening is when I hit the check mark, I have just recorded a clip. So the desktop app is a clip recorder. The Chrome extension that you just saw before this is one video you pause and resume. With the desktop app, you can add clips and videos right from your computer. So like I was saying before, every Dubb video you save into Dubb has an MP4 version you can download. So if you have that, or you just have a MP4 video on your computer you want to add, you can drag and drop and add it right in. Now, you also have the ability to continue recording here. So I only have one clip that I've recorded. So how do I keep recording if I want to keep going? Down to the bottom left here, you see three icons. The one all the way to the left is record screen video. So if I select this here, it's going to bring me right back to where I was. I'm going to hit record again, and now I'm just recording a second clip. So here we go. I'm going to click the check mark. And now I can physically move these wherever I want to, which is really convenient. I don't have to go A to Z. I can record out of order. How great is that? And then I can also tap the three dot menu and download or delete each individual clip if I want to. Now, if I want to do something different, okay, screen recording is great, but maybe I want to jump to a webcam clip. So down to the bottom left, you know, it says record webcam video. I'm going to select that button. Now it's going to open up my webcam. So maybe this is the opening to my video. Hey, welcome to this video. Or maybe it's at the end. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. Click below if you'd like to book a time. Or maybe I just want to just explain something, talk directly to camera. This is a nice way to do it. I'm going to hit the check mark. And there is the other clip that looks totally different than the other ones. Now, the last option down here is called Dubb Narrator, record narrator video. What that means is, as we saw before when I was inside the bubble, you can play a pre-recorded video inside the bubble with Dubb Narrator. So whether it's a pre-recorded video of yourself or someone else or anything, you can play it inside the bubble and then put it on top of whatever you want to put it on top of. So if I select narrator option down here, it's going to take me to my video library. I'm going to go inside here and I'm going to look for a video that I want to add. Let's just say it's this one right here. There's my pre-recorded version of me. I can change the shape, size, all that good stuff, put it on top of whatever I want. And when I hit record now, the pre-recorded version of me is going to do the talking. Welcome into this video about how to use Kyra, your AI-powered video coach. I can pause and resume, and then you have that clip right there as well. Now, to combine all of these clips into one video, like you would do with the mobile app, you're going to click the edit button all the way to the right. It's going to merge all of our clips together. And once they're merged together, you have a nice little editor right inside the platform, right here, right inside the desktop app, just like we looked at before. You can cut things out, all that good stuff. You can even remove silences in the video. So if you select Smart Cut, all the pink areas you can remove. If you want it to just be a tighter cut, you have the ability to do that. And then you can either download the MP4 right now and then upload it into Dubb, or just upload it directly into the Dubb platform. Now, the last kind of recording that we're going to look at is the mobile app, which is very similar to the desktop app in terms of recording in clips. So when you look at this here, if you do a lot of screen recordings, if you do a lot of webcam videos, and you want to switch it up and send someone some video that's a little different of a format, give some diversity to your recording, it's nice to kind of do some things a little different. Send them a mobile app video. Totally different format. Cameras on the phones are great. So here is the mobile app here. Now to record something, I'm going to select the blue camera icon at the bottom. That's going to open up my camera. Now when it opens up, a couple things are important. One is you're going to notice it's timed for 1 minute. And there are other timers down here. I'm going to slide mine to 10 because you can't go beyond 10 minutes on the mobile app, and it's not going to cut me off if I hit record. So I'm going to hit record. I'm going to tap the circle at the bottom, and now I am recording. You can see the timer here and the timer here. I'm going to tap it again, and there is the clip that I have just recorded. So just like the Dubb desktop app that you just saw, the mobile app is a clip recorder, and it's been automatically downloaded, this clip, to my phone, so I have it in my photo video area. I'm going to select one more time. I'm going to hit record again. Each clip has to be at least 2 seconds. There's my second clip. And I can physically move these around. So if I take my finger, I can hold one for a second and then slide it. So again, you don't have to record chronologically, which I really like. And then also, if you tap a clip individually, you can delete, trim, or edit each one. So if I select the edit button, I'm going to I can do text on the screen if I want to. I can do a voiceover. I can speed up the action, all within the clip right here. Now, these icons over here to the right, the top one here is going to record what's in front of you. This icon right here, this is a countdown timer, 3 or 10 seconds. I always go 3 because I think it's just the perfect amount of time. Get ready to smile. And here you go. It matches everywhere else in Dubb, so you kind of get used to the same kind of thing. You also can use a teleprompter. This is probably one of the best ones we have. If you select it right here, you're again going to look for your script up here at the top. So click into here. Let's grab this one. And then all you have to do is adjust the speed like you saw before between 1 and 10. I can hit the play button, see if I like it. I can click the pencil icon if I want to make any changes. And if you're finding that your eyes are not staying up by the camera and you're looking down here, you can use the guardrails to slide this up. So if I'm up here, there's nothing to look at down here because I can't read anything. I got to keep my eyes where they're supposed to be. You also can increase the speed as well. Now, if you're not in a scroll mode and you want to do the voice recognition, on iPhone, we have this available. Now, it should be on Android very, very, very soon. But if you select the gear icon here, you're going to go to Auto Track. You're going to hit record, and now it's going to move at my pace like this. Welcome into this video about how to use Kyra, your AI-powered video coach that will give you immediate and non-biased feedback on the videos that you record. And you can go kind of at your own pace, if you want to go quicker or slower. And that's the gear icon right here. To close the teleprompter, tap the X to the top right, and it's closed. Now, let's just say you record a video outside of the Dubb mobile app. You have it on your phone, but you want to make it part of the story here. All you have to do is select the folder icon here, takes you to your photo video area, select the video that you want. It'll say add clips. You just click yes, and it drops it right down into here. And then you can move it wherever you want to. If you want to physically record your screen, it's this button here. If you want to use filters, it's this button right here. You can do black and white, you can do skin smoothing, different kind of color gradations. It's more of a fun kind of thing that you can do. This one right here is picture in picture. This is the one we looked at earlier where it's going to use both cameras on my phone and put me on the screen. I'm going to click this here, and this is what this would look like. So I'm going to hit record, and now I'm on the screen. You're seeing what's in front of me. I can move around, zoom in, back up. I can zoom the background in like this. So a lot of different options you can do right from this option right here. And then the last one is going to be the virtual background, like we saw in the beginning on the webcam. So down here, it's this button. So on your phone, screenshot someone's profile, property, if you're in real estate, article, company, whatever it is, whatever you want to point out, pull it up on your phone and screenshot it, and then go here. And then all you have to do is go to your photo video area, put the photo behind you, and there it is, and make your video recording and talking about it. And then when you're done, to combine all of these clips into one video, hit the blue button to the top right. That's going to merge everything together. And then you'll have a copy on your of the finished video, and you can also upload it right here into the platform. So a lot of this really has to do with a number of things, and it's really strategy. Who's your audience? What are you trying to do? Are you reaching out for the first time? Are you returning? Are you kind of highlighting your audience? It's really, really a lot about that. Now, if you are using a CRM that you love, like a HubSpot, a Salesforce, or Go High Level, we have integrations with a lot of those companies, so you can keep your workflows the way you want them and just add video to them if you want to do that. If you're looking for a CRM, you can upload your contacts into Dubb, and we have that as a fully functioning CRM as well. We have automations available. That's part of our Pro Plus plan that Darius and Ruben teach. We also have an AI writer right inside Dubb, right inside the dashboard, where you can do AI writing, save it to scripts, load it into a teleprompter, and record your video. We also have avatars available as well. All right, so let me jump in here over to the right. Maurice, I saw you had your hand up. Hey, Maurice, how are you, my friend? Let me just pop over here really quickly. Let's see, Maurice, go ahead. If you can unmute yourself, you're more than welcome.
Hey Rob, how you doing today?
Good.
I have like a question now Dub doesn't work on the iPad, correct?
The iPad version of Dub is like the mobile app. It's
Okay.
like a big mobile app version.
Yeah, because it won't turn into landscape mode.
Yeah, I believe unless it's I think if it's not locked, maybe you can, but I'll have to check to see if you can. I've never tried to do it on landscape on an iPad, but if it's not locked, 'cause you know on your phone, if it's locked on the home screen area, you can't turn it.
Right. Hmm.
So I would just check that first. If not, then I'll be able to check that.
Okay. Can each video have a different sales assistant chat?
Yeah, you can have if you want to. The cool thing about SIA is you can either have one all-knowing SIA or you can have SIAs that are related to different parts of your audience. So if you're inside Dub, I'll show you this right here. If you're in the platform, let's jump back in here.
Because I noticed you said only 20 FAQs with the PDF,
Yeah, well,
but 20,
no, not with the PDF. You just what the you can technically throw them in a doc and they'll know it, but they would have to know to ask it. Do you know what I mean? Like unless it's
right.
listed. So you can go to sales assistants here. You can have a number of them. I would just give them a title that makes sense, like a certain part of your audience. And then when you do, just come in here again, website links, these different ones you add, come down here. This is where you're going to load up the PDF right here. And then if you
Okay.
want to do the FAQs, this is where you would add them. And it would show three at a time. So just choose the three that would show.
But if you put it in a PDF, let's say if you got 30 in a PDF,
Mhm.
then it will search that document when they ask that question. And if it's
Yep.
in there, it will get them an answer based on, like what time do you open? And then, you put the answer to that one.
Yes, correct.
And
Yep.
okay.
Yep.
Now, can you upload YouTube videos to Dub?
Yeah, what you can do is you can download it if as long as you own the YouTube, you can download the MP4 and then put it
Hmm.
in there because then you'll be able to upload it. You also technically with Dub can if you record a video inside the platform, you can
Hmm.
send it out to your YouTube channel. So we have a button right inside Dub where you can send it out to YouTube. Just choose your title. Is it public or unlisted? All that good stuff.
Okay. And the last question is, why is it the videos that are clicked on in the SMS being tracked?
Yes, it is. It's being tracked in terms of if they're watching it and if they've watched it. Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Because I noticed some of them, I think one or two of them,
Mm.
or a couple of mine wasn't tracked. And I was just wondering why.
Yeah, no, it should be tracked. You should be able to see if they watched it or not. Yeah. Yeah.
Do they have to be in my contacts?
Um, you can send me one. I can text you when we get out of here, and then just email me if you want, Maurice, and then we'll coordinate that, and I'll shoot a test for you, and you can send it over.
Okay.
Here, I dropped my email in the chat.
Okay.
Cool. Anything else on your mind, Maurice?
No, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, of course, of course. And let's see, let me pop over here and see what we have in here. Let me scroll down. Let's see. Tiffany. Hi, how can you use the GIF in a text to entice someone to open the video? Tiffany, can you hear me okay? Let's see, let me pop over to Tiffany. If you want to unmute yourself, you can. If not, you can just say,
Yes, I can hear you okay.
hi, how you doing, Tiffany?
I'm good.
Yeah, so you get a couple things. See, it's a little bit of a workaround. So if you and I, like, we knew each other, we're in the contacts. If you sent me a dub video, it's going to show up. You'll see the animated GIF. If it's someone new, you'd have to do a little bit of a workaround and it would look just like this. Let me show you. Just because the phones, protect themselves from new things, it's almost like a little opt-in. Um, this is what it would be like. Show you here. Let me share this. Okay, can you see my screen, Tiffany?
Yes.
So let's just say one of the videos is in here, right, that you want to send. You can select it here, and then obviously down here at the bottom, see that blue share bar? Tap that there. See copy for SMS, that button.
Mm-hmm.
Just click that and then you paste it where you want. Now, if it's new and it's only going to show the link, it wouldn't show the GIF. What you can do is, for someone new, you could send the video, but then tap the three dot menu. See where it says download GIF?
Yeah.
Just download the GIF and send that. That way they'd see that. They won't go anywhere, but you'll be able to kind of show that. As soon as they respond, though, like if you sent me something and we weren't connected, and I'm like, oh, but I respond back and say, hey, like if you knew some of the video was coming, as soon as I respond back, then it would appear because we're communicating. So,
Okay, thank you.
yeah, of course, of course. And let's see what else we have in here. Let's see. Let me jump over here. Let's see. Rich, is Rich still here? Hey, Rich. I have a question on automation and working with third-party apps, Zapier, specifically Mojo. Okay. So I'm gonna pop this over to Darius on the team. Rich, can you hear me okay? Let me send this to Darius because this is Darius's realm of expertise. Rich, can you hear me?
Yeah.
How are you, Rich?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna Slack him right now. I'm gonna send it over to him so you can see.
I would ask in the class tomorrow, but I don't know if I'll be
Yeah,
done.
yeah, no, Darius is usually pretty good with like pretty quick answers. So if I don't hear from him in the next couple, minutes before we're out of here, I'll shoot you the answer by email.
Okay.
Let's see, hold on. Hey, Rich, if you don't mind, can you just pop your email in the chat? That would be
Sure.
fantastic, if you don't mind. Okay. All right, I just sent that over to Darius, so I'll probably hear in the next minute or two. If not, and he's busy, I'll definitely email you. Um, let's see. Do. Huh. Jim, thanks for the comment. Appreciate that. That's really sweet of you. That's very nice. Need to use it more and get my team on this. Yeah, just let us know what you need, Jim, as far as all that. But it's really just the use case, use case, use case, you know?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I just got to make my mind up. I mean, I use it, periodically, but it does a lot more than even I realize. So I will be mandating that the team start using this.
No, that's awesome. That's great. Well, let us know how we can help. I mean, the biggest thing is just I think because the team has done such a good job building everything. Like, there's a lot of technology, which is amazing. But I think it just comes down to like those one or two use cases, so people A don't get overwhelmed, and then B they're like, oh yeah, that's how I can do that thing. I think that's like a big
Yeah.
part for adoption anyway. So. Cool. Well, thanks, Jim. And then I think we had Tony and Tasha. Let's see, pop over here. Can you add music? So for the music part of it, as of right now, is through the mobile app. So we have a whole library of music that you can use. It's not copywritten. We have libraries of that. But if you ever wanted to use something, you could get a little not hacky with it, but I mean, like, you could record something technically, use the voiceover on your phone within the mobile app, record music if you had it pulled up on your computer wherever it's at, and then go over the top of it. But the mobile app is where you would add the music. You can't do it technically through the desktop app, even though someone did request that, so maybe we will add it. But as of right now, it would just be through the Dubb mobile app, if that makes sense.
Perfect. Thanks so much.
Yeah, of course, of course. And let's see. Oh God, it's 11:03. Where the heck did the time go? Anybody have anything on their mind before we head out for the day? Kind of a little packed session today, which is awesome. But anything on anybody's mind before we head out? Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, I tried doing what you said about connecting my Facebook page, and
Yeah.
if you could show me one more time because I couldn't find it, and I was trying to do it while you were talking, so
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll show you right now.
I
See.
have a split screen, so I'm ready to like follow along.
Yeah, no, hey, that's a good idea. No, that's
Okay.
perfect. Yeah, let me show you this really quick. So let me pop in here.
So I'm in dashboard.
Yep, just inside your Dubb dashboard,
Yep.
and then scroll down, and
Yep.
scroll down. See where it says bio link right over here to the
Well,
right.
that's what I see marketplace add-ons activity. I don't see bio link.
Maybe you have to stretch is your screen stretched? You know what I mean? Like if you fully see how I'm doing this? Because you should have that there. You should have it right here. Do you see that?
I'm looking. Is it above or below add-ons or your
It's to
tasks?
the right of add-ons, to the right. See what's right here?
Oh, to
Yep.
the right of add-on. Well,
Yep.
how do I?
You might have to stretch it. Is your screen kind of like condensed? You might have to stretch it. See how I'm doing this? See?
I have it completely full screen.
Yeah, that's bizarre. You should have that. Let me do this. Let me see.
Let
What
me
is
see
your
now. Do I have to be on Chrome for some reason?
let me just check something really quick, Mark. Let me see.
Okay.
Let me pop in here. Let's go here.
Can I see like quick actions?
Yeah, no, it's all below it. Let me just
Yeah.
check your account really quick. I'm just gonna pop in there and let me just see something. I want to see if I can see it. Yeah, you know what it is. All right, so this is what you got to do. Ready? I'll show you this.
Hold on just a second. Let me find you again. Just a second.
Yeah, let me show you. Let
All
me.
right.
All right, let me share my screen.
Hold on, I gotta. I s-
All right,
I
ready?
see you now. Yep, I see you now.
Okay.
Yep.
So what happens is see auto right up here? See this little thing? Auto?
Uh,
Do you see that little assistant right next to your profile pic right here? This little auto?
yeah. Yeah.
Just click that. That'll close auto. And once you do, scroll
Oh,
down and then you'll see it.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Thank you. That now I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah. Auto, like it kind of takes over. So when it takes over, it kind of moves everything. So just
I didn't realize.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So just click that.
So I
And
just go to bio
yep,
and
bio link and then
hit the
click the
gear.
cogwheel right here.
Yep, I got it. Yep.
Then right here. Yep.
And then I type in the Facebook thing
Second
and
half of it. Yep. And then click
yep,
update. Yep.
perfect. Awesome. That was it. Thank you.
Awesome, of course. And then,
Appreciate it.
Tiffany, can we get a recording? Yes. So the recording is going to be on Dub Support. So on our YouTube Dub Support, it should be by the afternoon or by worst case in the morning that the team's
Okay.
going to upload. So it'll be on there. Yep. Cool. Well, everybody, thank you so much for showing up. And Rich, I don't see, let me just check real quick before we go. Up, Rich, let's see. Rich, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
I'm going to type this into the chat right now. And this is the answer from Mr. Darius. Okay, let's see. Okay. You could do this with Dub's automation and Zapier tags added to the process. If a status changes in Mojo, this updates a contact in Dub with a tag, then rolls or removes them from the automation. So if you need to like copy and paste that out of the chat, let me know, Rich.
Yeah, I'm copying it right now and gonna paste it to Notepad.
Okay. See, I told you he's pretty quick, huh?
Yeah, he is, which is good.
No, it's fantastic. It's great. Yeah, he's the him and Ruben, they're the it's like their baby, the software, you know? So
So then and I hate to ask this question. So
mm,
if I use that function,
mm,
and like if they're watching a video and they don't, I send out an email through
yeah.
the Dub with the video. They
Mhm,
don't watch the video.
mhm.
It can direct it to send another thing, um, maybe another video or a postcard, something like that. Or if their status changes to active, then it'll shut off the entire workflow so I don't get in trouble with the state for going
I,
after the
I
list.
would follow up with Darius with that, but I mean, it sounds like what you're saying is correct. I think it just depends on the tags. You know, what is the action, I think, and then whatever that, built-in action is behind it. So,
Okay.
I would follow up him directly on that one, Rich.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, of course, of course. Let's see. Client just got stuck on a call, needs to replay when you get a chance. Okay, so this is going to be on YouTube by the end of the day. I'm going to shoot it over to Ina right now on the team, and we'll get it uploaded. So, everyone, thank you so much for coming. Appreciate it. We'll see everyone tomorrow if you guys are here. Bye, everybody. Have a great rest
Bye,
of your
Rob.
day.
Have a nice day.
You too. Bye, guys.